Hello everyone, I am Penguin Ian. This is what you know. This is Mithrintia Server. I'm basically showing this because recently, Mithrintia Server, you basically come on and you get a small plot, and you're a guest, like all of these people that are on it, or most of these people anyway. And you do stuff, blah blah blah, and then you do plot auto and stuff, and then you get a plot. Basically, I wanted to show you what I made because I was so impressed with it. Because this is the second house I've ever built, well, proper house I've ever built in Minecraft. So I was really excited about it, and then to top off my excitement, I got member from it, and basically members then go onto the big plot there, which I'm currently doing. So yeah, this wasn't the first attempt at it. This was my first attempt. But that was terrible, as you saw. Um, so this here is what I built, and I was really excited about it, and I was really excited about getting a member. However, this was actually about 3 days ago now, and I was going to do this earlier, so it would have been 2. That don't work, but I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm excited, but yes, because I've just come back from a building lesson on bridges for some reason. The server does building lessons as well if you're terrible at building. They also give you feedback and all that lot. So yeah, I wanted to show my build off because I was so proud of it. Look, it's got little cluttery bits in the bottom of it. But yeah, look, you got. I actually know. I know the reason why every single block here is placed, which is kind of sad. But oh well. Yeah, so this is my favourite bit of the build right here. One of the first things that I did. It was just, ooh, maybe I should break it a little bit, and it fell, and there you go. So yeah, that's a bit of that. Text pack is the Mithrintia Server text pack. This here is the mossy bit from the mossy bit here, because it's near water. As I was building it, I came across this here, and I thought, what the hell do I put here? And it suddenly struck me, gravestones, graveyard, grave area. So I did this, here lies Daisy Jones, Notice they both died on the same day, not the same year, because they were in a car crash or something like that, but they both died, and then poor old Mr. Jones survived. That's why he doesn't leave his house. And that's why his shed has become a swamp and deserted. Bed should be rotten by now, but oh well. I don't have a rotten bed in Minecraft. Haha. Look, there's a little block down there. It fell off of here. I don't know why, but all of that little stuff, I find it quite fun. This actually looks horrible without connected textures on, but connected textures is quite good. Look at that. That's here's a fun fact. If any of you play Hypixel, any of their maps or any of his maps rather, you get stone brick. What's they called? What are they called? I can't find them. It's this one here. Chiseled stone brick, and basically it looks really simple. It looks plain, but because Mithrintia, who build the maps, this was their server. It was la di da di da. Join the server, you'll find out. They because of that, they do that a lot, and it turns into a pillar for anyone using connected textures. However, it is unfortunate if you're not using them, because then you don't get the cool effect, and it just looks really, really weird. I will show wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Default. I have no idea what half of them text packs are anyway. So yeah, so it doesn't look quite as good. No, the build doesn't look as good in default either. Oh well. What are you gonna do about it? So yeah, I do think that that some builds look good because of the texture pack, but not all of them. Here I really like this too. My archway. Let's go all of that, all of that, all of that, and then that. Ooh. Focus points they are. That's what I know. I know focus points and clutter is what I have been taught. Before I was taught focus points and clutter, I was terrible. And also spend some time. So, you know, no, here's the other thing. It's the depth of the clutter. So this is quite moderate, to be honest. I've seen so much worse than this that looks so stupid. But this is good in my opinion. It's not pretty. Oh my god, it looks like mouth going. Oh. That's kind of annoying. Why did I notice that? Yeah, but this I don't know what I was talking about. But this is cluttery stuff. See, look there. There's a bit of added depth, just because it was plain. Added depth. You got all of this. Added depth. It was all broken because it's all bricky bits. More broken bit which looked ugly, so I covered it up with a bookcase. And you go inside. Now, I don't know. You get like it's not rated, but you get like reviewed. You get reviews and then stuff, and then you can become a member if it's good. That's why my first one didn't go through, because it was an ugly dragon. And yeah, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, but no, because they I don't know if they come in here. Because look, I called it larder, and I put all this stuff in it. I even put Mrs. Jones's famous pie, which should probably be mouldy if it was there. We've got a Sauvignon Blanc and a Rosé, which I don't know why they give them effects, but well, I've got a little study thingy here. That's actually an iron door. Cup of coffee, little strutty things for support. You go upstairs, and then this makes no sense because you're just walking into a holdy thingy. This also makes no sense. Why has he got a skull? Maybe he's a bit creepy. He's got a double bed in the corner. Got little shelves that have nothing on them. I even did all this, all of this fun stuff. And then you got, boom, loft with nothing in there. Paintings, enchantment books. Don't know why he's got enchantment books. He's got nothing in there. It's like his son's old bed. I have no idea why he's got an ender portal or anvils. Or yeah, spiderwebs with fur, showing how old. And then yeah, so that is my build on this server. Lighting there, which also becomes like a little kind of sort of lighting thingy there. If you get world edit, you can get like lots. Or if you get to tier 1, because it goes guest, member, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, artisan, and then build. Or I think it's optional to build to join. Yeah, of course it'd be optional to join the build team. But yeah, I got all of this here, little mushrooms and such, and all that cool stuff. So I'm going to go over here to the big plot. Oh, that's why I had a different inventory. Cause, yeah, I've been. I was doing the lesson like this. Hi. I was on TeamSpeak as well, and is he talking? Clots. I have no idea. Yeah, but let's get rid of this. Yeah, I was fishing, and so people threw fish at me. Yeah, let's get rid of all this. Yeah, I was doing, we were on TeamSpeak, and it was quite funny. They're going, "Oh, look at the guy fishing," blah blah blah. Yes, but this here is my new build, which I've kind of bitten off more than I can chew here, but I don't care because honestly, what I'm hoping for is to skip tier 1 and just go straight to tier 2, go from member to tier 2. That would be amazing if I managed to do that. Because oh, look at that, that's cool. That's cool as hell, man. Yeah. So oh yeah. I came on here and I thought, well, I thought I had to do a 300 by 300 build. It wasn't until I mapped the whole thing out. See, this looked completely different. Um, I had like lines going through it and everything. I had it all mapped out in specific ways, which are no longer there. Um, but yeah, I filled it out, and then I found out that you don't have to build 300 by 300. You could build whatever, and a 100 by 100 is enough to get you tier 2. So yeah, but I kept with it. Um, it's like 2 days in the making. Yeah. So yeah, first thing I did was this here, and then I had a thing, or I planned to do a thing over that and all that good stuff. Rather than just doing it, I'm going to show you through it. So I got this here. I got a water feature that's coming up. I got a town hall with a massive ass garden with the first circular kind of, with a second circular kind of thing that I've ever done. That I only did today. A lot of this actually that you can see I only did today. Hello. I just saw that. Yeah, come on, go. Yeah. So what's gonna happen? Right. Let's ignore all of that. There. Oofed. There we go. So yeah. So you got this here. You got a little walkway. Then you got the poor district, and this is filled to the brim with tiny little houses and a little market district that I made today. Which is kind of cool, but not. So, some of them are a bit incredibly derpy. But oh well. So the tree, the first actual thing that I built on here. Then I've got a mini tree, which is like really mini, and I'm building a couple more trees here. So yeah, here's a poor district going around. This here, I randomly made a circle and then I cut it in 3, and I'm really happy with this. It's the first house I've built. So, ooh, I like that. It's just so cool. Or in my eyes, it's so cool. The fact that I built it as well. These holes aren't supposed to be here. I just can't be bothered to fill them in. But yeah, it's not very circular, which is kind of annoying. But oh well. Here's like a. I tried to do it again, but I thought no, that would be too many. Um, it's too big to have 2 of them, so I cut it a bit. Yeah, houses, 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 and then church and a vicarage and more houses. Less cluttered this time because I want it to get less cluttered. And then I got this massive hill thing that I'm going to work on, and then it's going to come up halfway. It's going to be a pool, a little spring that's going to come down here, down here, down here. I've put in little tiny hills to make the meanders make more sense. And then into this bit here for the garden, which goes down here into the actual main district, where it goes under a bridge here and round and out of view. Here's Rich People Church. Here is shops, which here we're back here. We've got shop, 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 shop. No houses, I don't think. I don't know why that's there actually. Um, then you got shop, 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 shop. And then you got flats here. Notice the transition from that to that, where it's not quite as a main road. Little flats here. These are flats too. Well, they're going to be flats anyway. Over the bridge. Then you got the main actual bit where this hasn't been cut up yet. and then there's going to be a big ocean with a beach, maybe a ship in it, and then that comes over here, which is the swamp. This is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You've got a little line going along there, and a line going along there, and then it'll come here. Yeah, that's 100 by 100 because I split them into 100 by 100s. And this was going to be a swamp, that was going to be a hill, that was going to be a sea, that was going to be main, that was going to be market, that was going to be entrance, that was going to be town centre thingy, town hall thingy, and then you got poor, yeah. And that was basically my thought process in it. I like this tree, pretty cool tree. So yeah, that first one got me member, and hopefully, I really hope this gets me tier 2. I think it's tier 1 that you get to start using world edit, which would make my life so much easier, especially with this here. And this isn't going to be like a massive rock thing, it's going to have grass going up it, but we'll put the grass in later, because I'm just that indie, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so that's all I really want to show you. If you want to join it, if you want to join the server, practice your building, all that lot, the link to the server address will be in the description, and you should join the pretty cool people that are on here. The admins and all the mods and all them lot, pretty cool. They know what they're doing. They'll give you good feedback, and it's great for if you want to like get a small plot, build something. Like say you're going to build something in a server or a survival world, build it there in creative, do all the little details that you want to do, and then get a review or say, hi people, can someone come along and view my stuffs please? And then yeah, and then yeah, you get the point. They'll come over, they'll tell you what to do, what not to do, all that lot. That is really ugly. I might have to change that. It looked cool in my head. I did actually have like a slanted building that went like, it's like a rhombus kind of shape.